A Department of Justice employee faces federal assault charges for allegedly throwing a Subway sandwich at a Customs and Border Protection agent in Washington, D.C. during a confrontation. The charges have drawn some praise and also criticism, highlighting what some say is an overcharging of people that have negative encounters with law enforcement. If the man had thrown a sandwich at anyone else like a dentist or bus driver, who is not law enforcement, would the Attorney General push for felony charges as well? Would she even comment on the situation? Probably not. This incident has drawn a lot of media attention, and many will be following it to see the eventual outcome.
Of course, Josh, thanks for having me as always.
Of course. And first off, I did want to ask you overall about this situation in general, because we are talking about felony assault. How exactly does that differ from maybe simple assault? And does a sandwich meet the criteria of any of that?
Josh, you're spot on. This is not felony assault. Felony requires some sort of weapon, usually a deadly weapon, or substantial bodily injury. And throwing a Subway sandwich at someone may be assault, but it's simple assault. It's a misdemeanor under 111 United States Code. Again, it's something that's a wobbler for folks who practice criminal law, which means it can be charged as a misdemeanor or a felony. So I understand what Pam Bondi's doing. She's trying to protect federal law enforcement officers, but no judge in this country on either side of the political aisle, regardless of who appointed them, is going to move forward with a felony assault trial here. This will be a misdemeanor, and it will be for a magistrate, which is a lower judge in federal court.
And I did want to ask, if this does end up getting prosecuted as a felony assault, how do the penalties kind of differ when you're talking about a felony assault versus a simple assault?
The key difference between a misdemeanor and a felony is jail time. And a felony is punishable by more than a year in federal prison. A misdemeanor is a year or less. So I'm not necessarily saying that this is going to be a jail case at all. It might be a fine, might be a probation, but a felony does put you in that significant jail time, a year or more in prison.